Welcome back to Seen It Before. We're probably going to say something stupid about your favorite show because we've seen it all before. I'm Danny.
I'm Dan, and you're hungover shit for the second straight week.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be like an annual or a weekly thing. It's an annual thing. I just get...
Annual is now weekly.
Yeah.
Annual.
No.
Okay.
That didn't happen in this episode. Surprising.
Well, The Boys, season 5, episode 5. I don't remember the title of it, but it's kind of like this bottle episode, I guess, in a way, but also kind of just how do you want to non-linear episodes.
Like different perspective POV episode,
side character episode.
Yeah, very interesting. And they chose some weird pics for who the POVs are.
I mean, some of them made sense, like, you know, Sage, Firecracker, and Noir, Soldier Boy. Those actually made sense, but Terror?
Yeah.
All right, sure, why not? I mean, sure, why not? Yeah, we also get, you know, how we've been doing line of the week every week. We don't get one from Soldier. Well, there are some from Soldier Boy in this episode, but not the best one of the week, for me at least. And we'll get to that.
I love that. Well, yeah. Let's get to it.
All right, so line of the week this week. It's a daydream from Terror, and it's Homelander saying, "Oh, come here, boy. Oh, yeah, I got a turkey leg for you, but first you gotta fuck me." Dude, that is literally the funniest shit they could have come up with.
It sounds like Nick Kroll from Big Mouth.
It does.
Right here, you fucking Brussels sprout.
And it does it twice. Oh my god! All right.
First
anyway,
you gotta fuck me.
But yeah, so Terror is one of the side stories we get in this episode. But let's start with the first side story. We got Firecracker.
Yeah, and this is what I love about her now. Well, now-ish. Yeah. So, because like for a while I was thinking like, okay, she's kind of a nothing character. She just wants to, you know, bang.
She just wants him to suckle on her titties. That's what she wants him to do. Right.
So like, but like I saw her like kind of trying to like maybe the showrunners was like trying to like make her like manipulative, kind of like that. But like she genuinely just liked Homelander.
Yes, but she was like a fangirl, huge fangirl of.
Yes, and then she found out who he was, and then.
But she also still kind of, in the end, was like, no, I am your biggest fan. And like it actually seemed genuine, and then like, yeah, oh my god, it was a fucking roller coaster with her this episode.
It was a great episode for her. I mean, because like I liked that was like highlights from like the last few episodes. Where I'm like thinking like, oh well, we're showing hints of her being a character in the pillow talk stuff, and like her genuine like conflicting feelings about, you know, her need to get ahead and her religion, and like you know, she obviously chose to sell out her old reverend, which I thought was really interesting. So you get the first scene with her, which I thought was a flashback at first.
No, it was not. And yeah, like I mean, they did a great job with that, and him saying like, oh, you know, I used to come over for fish fry Fridays because, you know, she obviously didn't have a great situation growing up, but he was just a genuine guy. He wasn't, you know, the pedophile they said he was at the end.
That she said that.
She. Oh my god, that script, man! I was like, oh, that's.
And the way that I don't know that actress's name, but the way the way she like delivered that line of like in this church, you know, like she's like I'm just thinking, oh yeah, she's gonna do it.
Oh god, it was just like, oh my god, just the way that scene was done was just phenomenal acting from her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I've been watching her since The Following, that show that came out in like 2015, and she's her. She's the babysitter in the first season of that. Oh. Yeah.
It all makes sense now. She's got an act for playing psychos then.
Yeah, she does. So that whole god, and then it goes to another spot with Noir, I believe, next. And Noir is kind of having this, you know, beef with the Deep, because the Deep is just a fucking asshole. My God.
Yeah.
He's like the deepest asshole.
Literally.
Yeah. But Noir he's literally full, you know, method at this point. And after his day job as a member of the Seven, he goes to the theater, and he's a good theater boy. He's having a kind of a resurgence with the director from Dawn of the Seven
Yeah, and they fired him or something.
Yeah, he was in director's jail, basically. They said in Gen V. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah,
they mentioned him.
He was in that season.
Yeah. They put him in director's jail. And now he's on Broadway somehow. So there we are.
I just love that it was like so like. You ever seen The Pacifier?
Yes,
I'm just like, oh, it's that kid. He's literally this is that kid.
Yes. And
Was it a love story
for what?
Them, the Black Noir and the because it kind of like when he was dying, he's like, "Come here." I'm like, "Oh,
my asshole hurts."
Like, yeah, and then he died. Like that's his. Like, okay.
No, I don't think so. I think he was just like, "Oh my God, you're my next star," that type of thing. I think that's where they were going with it. Yeah, this is how I get back into making movies. That kind of thing. Yeah. That's what I took it as, at least, not the gay love affair. But it could be. You never know.
What a way to go out, though.
But yeah, so Noir
biting your asshole, dude.
Yeah, but the whole conversation where Noir is just talking with what's his face, the director, and he's like they're both talking about the deep.
Alan Bork, maybe?
Adam Bork?
Adam Bork, yeah, that sounds right.
But like they're both talking about the deep, and it's hilarious. It's like, oh, this guy used to fucking improv all the time, and I hated it. Yeah, so it was good. Then we go to Terror. We start off with him in the dream with the Homelander thing again. Yeah. First, you gotta fuck me.
I was saying, I like how like you didn't really understand it until the very end. Like I like that little capper to the joke. Like it's a 3-beat joke thing.
Yeah,
it was nice.
it was nice. It was, and he wakes up from the dream, and then he's just kind of walking around. We're seeing different points of view from the characters. Frenchie, Kimiko, Butcher, Huey. Nothing really happens with them. They're just kind of like prepping for stuff, I guess. Yeah. So Frenchie made a souffle.
Yeah. Well, I like that like little kind of monologue that he had about to Terror about Kimiko and like she deserves a better life. She doesn't deserve me, and that kind of thing. Something at least he's self-aware. Like things aren't going to work out.
Yeah, and I know episode 7 is titled something like the Mute, the Frenchman, and something, an MM or something like that. And I'm like, they're definitely all dead in that episode.
Oh damn! I mean, MM like already just said, "I'm already dead."
He's dead. I don't know if they're gonna kill off both Frenchie and Kimiko, but I could see at least one of them.
I think Kimiko survives.
Yeah, I would think she would survive, and maybe Frenchie would actually sacrifice himself in that aspect. It would make sense for his character.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're just gonna be getting. It looks like they're getting rid of the virus plotline. No. Because there's no.
Well, I mean,
they got rid of the guy.
Well, at least from the next person we're going to talk about is Sister Sage, and we finally get her plan,
which I think is kind of stupid.
But it involves the virus, so
okay. So that's where you said they're not going to come back. So like,
maybe she does, maybe she still thinks they have it, and they won't, and then her plan will be foiled and she'll die. I don't know what's going to happen.
Nervous that they're just because I've seen shows.
I know I'm getting nervous too at this point, but this was a really good episode, so I thoroughly enjoyed this episode.
And this is like how you do kind of like a bottle episode. Like everyone, like Breaking Bad, everyone kind of is mad about the Fly episode. Yeah. And I don't like it because it doesn't tell me. Or it doesn't advance the plot in any way. Like it just tells me what Walter White's character is, and that's why I don't rewatch it because I already know I already know what it is, right? So there's no like following the beats every time I rewatch it. This one had a little bit of both, where you're getting the Frenchie stuff, you're getting the MM like philosophies and stuff, and watching. I mean, specifically watching Firecracker just sell herself out was really interesting. She went through a whole arc, and then she paid the price for it. So, but then that's the plot of the episode. So I like that we're actually getting forward movement on that end, and like we get like they're kind of doing MacGuffin hunting, but at least we got like the thing in LA with
Oh, we'll get there. We're not there yet.
What's next?
Well, we're still talking about Terror because there's another scene between Butcher and Huey where like after. So Frenchie burns the souffle, throws in the garbage. Terror gets into it, and Terror obviously dogs can't eat chocolate. So Huey gets the hydrogen peroxide, I think he said it was, and he saved Terror's life, and that's Butcher, that's the only thing he really loves anymore is that dog.
Yeah, not his son.
It's not really.
Where is Ryan anyway?
Ryan fucked off. Who knows? He fucked off at the beginning of the last episode. Who knows where the hell he went? Maybe he's with the Gen V kids. If we actually even get them this season, who knows if we're even going to
They're in the
them.
trailer. So like, why
I know.
they be?
I'm surprised we haven't seen them yet. It's been 5 episodes already. Like, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, so yeah, there's a good moment between Huey and Butcher where shows a shred of humanity still left in him to Huey. Because, I mean, in the comics, Huey does kill Butcher. So I don't know where they're going with this, if they're going to exactly follow that.
Does Butcher get powers in the comics?
I think so.
Oh.
I don't remember.
I never read it. So
I haven't either.
I just know that
hear
it's
about it.
wildly different from the show.
Yeah.
Same thing. That kind of happens with like The Walking Dead. Like after like not even season 1. Like after season 1, completely different.
Completely different.
Yeah.
All right. The next person we get is Sister Sage. And we find out what her end game actually is, which is one of the questions we've been following all season. So her end game is to pit the humans against the Supes and then watch from her bunker outside of Colorado Springs as the world crumbles, basically.
So, okay, I understand her wanting to do that. Her motivation, I think, is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, she just wants peace and quiet. Like,
yeah, because her head, she literally is overthinking, and then she talks about her grandma again, which she talked about in season 4. She was only in 4. But she talks about her grandma again when how, she had leukemia and no one listened to her when she had a cure for it and her grandma died. So like, she's like, oh, fuck humans. And then, oh, fuck Supes. These guys are fucking stupid. Kill them all. I just want to be alone and eat a chalupa.
yeah. Okay, so it's just
Her motivation is stupid, but like.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like she can get peace and quiet like now without killing everybody.
But that's what she wants.
But yeah, she's a vengeful person, so that makes sense. But I don't know. It just seems like a little weak. It's like I guess have you seen Paradise?
I've seen the first 3 episodes.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, okay, so spoiler alert for Paradise. Well, not really, but okay, so there's a character who like turned on a dime for like a really dumb reason, and it's like she gets like privileges to play the Wii. Like that's it. Like she just wants to play a video game, and that's why she picks a side. All right, she shoots somebody because she'll let her play the Wii in the bunker. Huh. Like it's so stupid. Anyway, so it was like that kind of motivation. I'm like, what the fuck?
Gotcha. Okay. What are the questions we're following? Will Homelander die or lose his powers? I think we're all both still on the same page about that. Is Stormfront dead? Nothing else really comes to light this episode with that. But I mean, there is a picture of her that we're gonna find later.
Okay, so I don't think if they don't introduce her again, I think that's on them because we're living in a world where like we have fans dissecting everything. Everything means something. Mm-hmm. It's an Easter egg. Like Easter eggs are abound, right? Like
especially in that last scene, Easter eggs are abound.
Yeah,
in there.
Exactly. So if they don't bring her in, I would honestly understand outrage. And there's really no defense in like if they don't introduce her because they've been teasing her subtly with Easter eggs. Like, why would you do a flashback?
And they keep teasing Bombsight, who's also going to be in Vault Rising, so I think he's got to show up as well.
Yeah, if I would be disappointed because this is, I wouldn't put it past them because it's Amazon, but I would be disappointed if they're just teasing all this just to hype up Vault Rising and they're not finishing their own show correctly.
And I think I hope they don't do that because that would be
we got 2 more episodes.
3?
Oh,
6,
they're
7,
9.
8.
No,
This was 5.
This was 6.
This was 5.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we have 3 more. So there is time still. Okay, but there's like 3 more hours of content. All right, so we get a scene between Sage and Bashley. Back Ashley. So Ashley and Sage get drunk, and then Sage's plan was to talk to Bashley about who was it? About Soldier Boy, I think, and see his motivations. It was something like that. I don't remember what the whole conversation was about.
I gotta be honest with you, because I've been so hungover. I was watching it over here at the studio.
Yeah.
I was playing chess at the same time.
That's okay. So well, anyway, they had a conversation, and that brought to light something, and now That's where we are.
Oh, right. No, because she knows, because Bashley knows about the V1, and that's.
Oh yes,
Yeah, she's
because Bomb Sight has it. I'm pretty sure. No, well, I don't think Sage. I don't think Sage knows that. I think that was
now Homelander and
Soulja Boy go to L.A. That's where we are now. So before that, we have Soulja Boy talking to Stan Edgar and Homelander. They both go down and see Stan Edgar, who is in the Vought prison camp uniform, which is kind of hilarious.
I just love how like we finally get to see him let loose, because like up until now he's been like a very like held together stoic character, and then he's just like, fuck you, Homelander, dude, like I hate you.
Yeah
I'm like, yeah,
yep. And then they found out where his granddaughter and her father are, and they're in, I think, Arizona, I want to say, whatever, but that's not important. But he tells them, go to LA, go find Mr. Marathon. And that's where we get the supernatural reunion for this episode. Yeah, so Jared Padalecki is playing Mr. Marathon. And we get a bunch of A-list people that are in the room with them. We get fucking Will Forte, we get Seth Rogen, we get Christopher Mintz-Plasse, and we get Kumail Nanjiani.
and Craig Robinson.
Oh, and Craig Robinson for half a second.
Yeah, like man, Danny Trejo has to stick to acting. Like those tacos didn't.
But yes, so Seth Rogen is a producer on the show, so I think he just got whoever.
Yeah, he's a producer on all of this.
He's
Invincible.
He's got his hands in everything, and I love that. But yeah, they're just they have a plan to kill Homelander in this episode, because Misha Collins' character is, I guess I forget his character's name. I don't know. Whatever. He can expel noxious gases, basically.
Right.
And he sprays Homelander, knocks him out, and then there's like, hey, you want to kill him? You want to kill this guy?
Yeah.
And
they chose a horrible time to try, because like if it was like 2 days ago, he would be so down.
But it's like, he's my asexual weirdo.
And it pains me to say this.
Yeah. So yeah, then he ends up killing all of them. Well, no, he doesn't end up killing all of them. He has Mr. Marathon run through them all. And then use the.
You'd think after the second one, he would be like, maybe I shouldn't.
Well, he's all coked up too, so that doesn't help.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
they were doing cocaine on the table. I was
wondering, like, he looks a little different.
Yeah.
They must have used contacts or something.
They might have, yeah.
His eyes bigger.
Yeah. And so they end up in the room where all like the Nazi memorabilia is, and it's weird, but there's a bunch of baby oil.
Baby oil.
Yeah. Puff Baby. That's the name of the brand. I was like, oh boy, right. They're right on the nose there on that one. Love that. But yeah,
have they ever been subtle?
No. No, but then Mr. Marathon slips, and then Homelander smashes his face in with his foot. So that was
deserved. He was kind of an asshole.
I just love at one point we see these weird cutaways of Homelander throughout this season have been hilarious, where like Soulja Boy and Mr. Marathon are talking and doing coke, and then it cuts away to him just sitting here like a child. There's been a couple of those.
My dad's taking care of business for me.
There's been a couple of those shots this season, and I find it hilarious every time, because he's just a child.
He's a little infant.
He's a child. It's great.
I thought, I actually kind of felt bad for was it Kumail and Christopher
Mintz-Plasse?
Like I kind of felt bad for them. Because Homelander's or Soulja Boy's like, it's like, here, go. And like he just runs right into him. It's like, oh man, you didn't have to do that. Like, why kill them?
Oh God.
Because like I under Will Forte was an accident at first.
Yep.
Like it's like, oh, like I gotta, get out of the way and stuff. But then to like go out of your way to like do it again.
Seth Rogen gets gutted.
Yeah.
Oh God. Jesus. Let's see. And I believe that's the end of the. What else happens at the end?
Well, then Firecracker does.
Then Firecracker, yeah. So Firecracker comes back to Vought Tower, goes to her room. She throws out a little Jesus figure that her pastor gave her, basically signaling she's done with the regular church and is fully in on the Democratic Church of America. And at that point, Homelander's in her room, just waiting.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? And basically, he's like, are you devoted to me or not? and she's like, yes, oh my god, yes.
Yeah, the irony is like she's
Your
the only one.
heart says otherwise.
Well, yeah, because he's fucking. I think she would have stood by him. She didn't.
I think she would have too, but yep. And then they're talking, and it feels like Homelander's actually coming around because like, oh, you need a mother figure, that kind of stuff. I was like, oh.
I learned, I don't know, something with the music, something with like, because they did the same thing with Noir. I just knew it was coming.
Oh yeah.
When like the music went out, he's kind of like, it's like it ends on like a moment where she thinks she has it figured out, and then like, yeah.
And
Which
impaled into the eagle.
That was like a brutally like, subtle way to kill her. And like, it was kind of, it's actually like, that kind of thing is more terrifying to me.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, oh. And then she just leaves her there. And like the way she kind of like is like, like standing. Oh. I'm just seeing like them dragging their feet a lot with like our main characters per se. But I understand there's like a lot of work to do on the villain end of things. So it's kind of like you got to put them in timeout, which honestly,
like Homelander.
Yeah.
Got to put him in timeout.
Maybe if they like would have just kept the Freedom Camp storyline up until like halfway through the season, I feel like that would have been pretty good because I feel you can do everything.
I feel like this episode could have happened earlier in the season for sure.
Not like that this episode, but just like
I think
you have so much to do with the villains to like whatever they're doing, but like the boys have literally all they've done is escape the Freedom Camp,
made the virus, got the virus taken away,
like tested the virus out and got it taken away, and they've done nothing
and they
else.
hunted for V1 in one spot. Yeah, there's not much,
but it failed. So it's like, but it didn't change anything. That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
yeah, it's not very it's definitely a villain season for sure. But they need to figure out where they're going with this. And
we have 3 more episodes. It's just I don't, because it's when they drag their feet and they're kind of like, I don't know where they're going with this. It's only ever really worked out like once or twice, in my opinion. And I don't have faith in them to do it correctly. So,
well, I still think in the next few episodes, I still do think Homelander's going to lose his powers and he's not going to be the final villain. I'm still going Butcher as the final villain. And that maybe won't be until episode 8. We never know. But
it could just be like a quick third act turn thing.
It could be.
Like in the last episode.
But I feel like it's got to have more time to build up than that. I mean, they showed a shred of humanity this episode, which doesn't make me think it's going to happen. But I think I'm still going to stick with it. Because I think there's nothing human left of Butcher at this point.
Yeah, I think
he's too far gone. All right, so the movie draft update. This is the wrong one. There we go.
There's only one.
Shut up. I was on the picks. I wasn't on the movies.
Okay, jeez.
God, Adam. All right, so as of, we have talked about The Mummy and Super Mario Galaxy already. And right now, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is up to $834 million. I feel like it's higher than that. I don't know if it's been updated recently. The Mummy's at 69 million and Michael is at 237 million.
Mummy only got 69 million?
Yeah, but it's only a $20 million movie.
Oh, okay. Well,
so it's profitable.
Good for them. Well, actually,
so as of today, Michael is at $284 million right now. Super Mario is at $848 million.
Oh, okay.
And where is The Mummy? 72 million.
So that leaves who in the lead?
Leaves who in the lead? That leaves
it's Joe. It's Joe.
Yeah, it's Joe. He's at $903 million.
And
I'm at 237 with just Michael. 284. Is that what it was?
Is it? Mine's not updating. So you're in second because nobody else's movies.
Because nobody else's movies have come out yet. Yeah.
If anything, I'm gonna find out my movies like maybe like November, right?
Yeah. The next movie that comes out is Devil Wears Prada, which is this week. Which previews have been at $10 million as of Thursday. So they have a good opening week. They're probably going to make somewhere in the $300 million range, if I had to guess. That movie's going to be hella profitable. And who has that one? Who has Devil's Products? Is that Cameron? Okay. Mm-hmm. And then Mortal Kombat comes out next week. So that's Joe as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Joe has the early lead on this.
Joe has the early movie. He's got 3 of his 5 already. That's going to be sheesh.
I have to figure out what movie I want to trade. Or, well, I'm just taking my bench pick, right? Violent Night 2.
If you want to just pick your bench pick now, that's fine.
I'll just give that as a placeholder then. Maybe I can figure out a trade later. But Avatar, Last Airbender, Avatar Aang or something like that.
Yeah.
That got leaked,
Yeah.
and they just can't catch a break. And I'm sure it's a great movie. I just feel so bad for those guys, Brian Konietzko and the other guy. I'm sorry, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Michael DiMartino.
Okay.
They just can't catch a break, dude. Like, Nickelodeon screwed them over for Legend of Korra. Paramount let it leak. Everyone saw it. Everyone saw the movie, so nobody's gonna watch it. Nobody's gonna, go to the theater, and and so it's not gonna be a profitable movie.
I don't think it was gonna be a theater movie anyway, though. I thought it was gonna.
Yeah, it was gonna get dumped on Paramount Plus anyway. It's like, these guys made the best kids show in the world, like ever. Give them respect. That's all I'm saying. Fair
enough. Yeah, so I would put Violent Night in your rotation now if you could switch that.
Yeah.
So do that before. Well, I mean, I don't think Avatar's coming out anytime soon, but do that because if you don't,
it wasn't gonna come out till like August, I think.
Yeah, so I would still switch it though, just to so I don't have to not give you any money. So yeah, the rest of this, I mean, our next movie for Seen It Before is The Mandalorian and Grogu. We're still 3 weeks out from that and not excited.
I'm personally not excited. Not sure if.
But they also haven't shown us much from the movie. They haven't shown us much of the plot, which is, I think, good because maybe it'll surprise us. But
okay, that's a devil's advocate, and like, okay, I can because I can see that happening. But it's also Disney.
And it's also 2 hours and 20 minutes.
What?
Yep. It's 2:20.
Yeah, I just don't see it being good. I honestly just don't. Who wrote it? Was it Filoni?
I don't know who wrote it, but I know Favreau's directing it. He's not. It seems to be more a passion project. It doesn't seem to be, at least the way he talks about it. He doesn't seem like a shill. He doesn't seem like, oh yeah, this movie's it's good. He doesn't seem like a typical executive. He seems actually passionate about it, which is good, I think, in his interviews. But
the first 2 seasons, again, they're great. But then I saw Book of Boba Fett.
Well, that also
which he
John
also
Favreau.
did.
I don't know if he did much of that one. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with it. But yeah, he's directing it. He wrote it along with Filoni and some other dude.
I genuinely wonder though, like, is it just because nowadays I'm dialed into all of this stuff where like I'm pessimistic just because I've been screwed over so many times with these kinds of movies, or is it genuinely like we're getting worse content? Like, you know what I mean? Like we're like beloved properties in like the early 2000s when like people like were like excited for them to come out. Were they at least done with like a little care? Because now it feels like actual slop.
I think they had actual time to make these. Like, look at Transformers. Like, that movie probably started making it in like 2005. I don't know when they actually shot it, but like they had time to come up with all of the CGI, all the story. It looked amazing. The CGI looked so good for that movie in 2007.
Yeah.
And like, looks better than half the movies today. I mean, unless you're like fucking Dune or something. Like, Dune just looks amazing.
Well, because you have a director who knows what he's doing.
They have a vision.
Yeah.
I think Favreau does have a vision for this movie. I just don't know how well it's going to come off because it doesn't look the greatest from those first few trailers.
Okay, so I appreciate the volume technology. Right? I think it's a great leap forward with like how we practically do things, but they're overusing it and they're using it for stuff that it's not meant to be used for.
I do hope they don't use the volume too much in this movie.
I mean, like the original show
was
like the
made
first season,
for the volume.
It was made for the show. So I understand using it a little bit, but like now you know its limits, and until you improve it, it's basically everything just looks flat. You know, it's like because it has to be a flat land, but like clearly, and then the lighting dynamics. Everyone's making fun of Netflix lighting now. It's all flat and. You know, so because they want to have versatility in the editing room, but like that really doesn't do you much good to make it, you know, contrasty in like specific color choices and stuff. Like, I don't know, directors apparently used to think a lot about this stuff. Now it just doesn't seem like it.
No, it shows. It shows that they don't think about it, or they're forced not to think about it and just focus on other little aspects of the movie. But
like, I don't know, like I'm not in the industry. So like VFX artists, like they're getting overworked.
Oh yeah,
like short deadlines.
Disney laid off all of their VFX people pretty much recently.
If I was a VFX person, I think I would look for something more homegrown, like go to Corridor Digital or something where they just do YouTube videos and like you can put your stuff there. And, you know, Freddie Wong, he was like a YouTuber, Rocket Jump Film School. And, you know, he had like a whole film career off of just doing homegrown Scotch tape stuff together. So, you know.
Well, you also don't have as many hands in the bucket that way either, though. Like, there's so many hands in these big budget movies, like for franchises especially, and that's just never good.
It's like it's simultaneously like the same tone, but too different at the same time. I don't understand how they can do the worst parts of all of it. I don't know.
Well,
that's the state of the film industry right now.
Yep, it's looking like AI is going to be driving a lot more things with VFX, and I don't like that at all. Yeah. At least at Marvel, that's what it seems like it's going to be. Which I hope they have a plan, or like they're going to outsource or something to like Weta or something like that. Like the Guardians movies did all that, and James Gunn is a big proponent of them, and they look great with all the effects that he does. But I don't know. I just don't know.
Anyway,
we're Seen It Before. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok with that Seen It Forecast. That's SCENE Forecast, and you can find me on Letterboxd with DonutMan96. I'm Dan.
I'm Danny. You can find me on Instagram at Danny_Wasp. My Letterboxd and serialized at DJ Wasp. That's it. I don't need to promote it. I don't need to promote my YouTube channel that I don't use. It's fine.
Don't let the intrusive thoughts win, Danny. Don't let the intrusive.
They always win.
I know they do. I know they do. As I said before, The Mandalorian and Grogu is the next movie for Seen It Before. We're still going to be following the boys for the next 3 episodes. We're going to do a Daredevil recap on season 2, possibly bundled with Punisher One Last Kill because it comes out the same week we're going to do the episode. So that could work. Anyway, but until next time, we'll see you next time.